I'm going to show you how to remove your interior door panel from your Mazda 626. All doors are pretty similar, but there's going to be slight variations between the models. Generally, the procedure is all going to be the same because they use very similar door handle mechanisms inside. This is actually a frequently asked question in the Mazda 626 audio section for people that want to upgrade their speaker system, or they have a problem with their window regulator and they need to get to the window regulator or their control unit, or something's going on with the locking mechanism. There's a lot of reasons that you're going to have to get into your door, and whatever that reason is, now there's going to be a video for it. The first thing that you're going to want to do is clean out everything that's in your pocket down here. You might be surprised at what you find down there. I actually found a thing of OEM touch-up paint that was hidden down in here that I didn't know was down in there. Oh, look at that. It's got silver. That's metallic in there. Metallic separated from the color. This has been sitting in my car probably for like 10 or 15 years. The color code on that is 1908 for the Sahara Gold. So some tools that you're going to need are panel trim removal tool. I will probably primarily be using this one because that just seems to be my favorite go-to one. And the other thing you're going to need is a Phillips head screwdriver. I would prefer that it's magnetized, and you can look up videos online about how to magnetize your screwdrivers, but this one along the way got magnetized somehow. It's been quite a while since I've removed my door panels. I have done some in a junkyard. ND28 he's a real pro when it comes to removing your door panels. I really wish he would make a video, or that he was with me to do this video. I've seen him do some amazing stuff when it comes to putting these back on. They can be kind of tricky. You should have seen how Andy did it in his MX-6. Made it look easy. So that really impressed me, and I really wish that he was here for this project. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove this cover piece, and I believe this piece has 3 clips. 1, 2, and then a little prong. So it's 2 clips and a prong, I believe. Pull straight back up. Now this one down here is kind of tricky because there's really no good way of getting at it to pull it straight out. Yep. So here's this clip, and that goes there, and then this clip goes here, and then there's a prong right here. You'll only be able to get your tool in about that far in order to pop it out. You might be able to get this with your fingers, maybe. The whole trick of this is to pull it straight out so that you don't break this prong, so that when it comes time to install, everything will just pop right back into place. I can't remember if it's easier to do this when the window is up or down, but I don't think it really matters, because if your window gets stuck in the up position, you still have to have a way to get your door card off in order to work on the switches in the regulator if that's the problem. Either way, it's possible to take your door card off with your window up or down. Just to have a little bit more access so I can reach my hand in if I need the leverage to reach in, kind of thing, I'm just going to go ahead and do that and put the windows down. Yeah, it'd be nice if I connected my battery first. So we're going to key in the ignition. Roll the windows down. Shut the car off. Because you're going to have your doors open for a while, most likely, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the battery. And we're going to take positive side off first, and then your negative side. And I usually just dangle those right along the sides. Because my terminals have bent over the years, I'm not worried at all about my terminals flopping back up and hitting the battery terminals. That might be something that you will be concerned with, so make sure that they are tucked away somewhere tight, so that they can't flop back up and retouch on the battery terminal. Now our lights are off because our battery's out, and we have our window down. The next thing that you want to do is remove a screw inside the latch mechanism. It's a Phillips head. Save that, don't lose that. So I believe, if you can see this, that this will actually fit through here. I'm pretty sure I can just manipulate this whole entire thing so that it fits through. I'm not sure if I really want to disconnect that. As you might notice, there's kind of an indent here. That's obviously going to be a screw there, and then there's one on the other side over here, and both of those have to be removed. Now we're going to come over here, try and get this one. Hopefully it's not the same kind of deal. Now this one's run down in there. A little bit looser there. Aha. Alright. Now that we have them all popped out all the way around, the only thing holding this up is the track. And you just have to lift this up over the track. But while you do this, you have to make sure that this handle goes inside. So you rotate the door panel out and upward. You manipulate this latch so that it goes inside, and it's kind of like a little puzzle there, like so. So something like this. All right, now that we have the door panel off, obviously you're going to want to go wire hunting. You can see one harness here, and then there's one harness down here and that's for your door courtesy light. You have to remove this foam insulator in order to really get at this thing. And these things are kind of tricky. When you peel back your insulation off of this connector, there is a tiny little tab right in the middle of the connector that might be covered by this black insulation, so it might be easy to miss. But what you want to do is press down on that little lock, and then this should come right out. Alright, so now we have our door panel completely removed from the car. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you remove a door panel from a 1993 to 1997 Mazda 626. The 1998 to 2002 model will be slightly different, but the general procedure will remain the same. The general procedure is the same for just about any car that I've ever encountered. I mean, all door panels are fairly much the same. You're going to have one screw in the latch, you might have one on the handle, you're going to have one or two down there, and then you have to pry it off, pull it out, and then push up. Some door panels are different, granted, some are different. Some you might have to slide off, but the general procedures are all the same. Doesn't matter what kind of vehicle you have. So if you have a 626, and it doesn't matter what year 626, because the general procedure are all going to be the same no matter what 66, MX6 Pro, Telstar, you name it. Click like if this has helped you, and if you install a sound system, let me know. Tell me what you got, because I do like good audio systems. As you can tell, I like custom sound with my brown paper bag OEM woofers, speakers, things.